Hi, this is Edward Troxel. In today's tutorial, we're going to look at a script that can determine whether or not pan crop has been changed on an event, and if it does, it selects that event. If it hasn't been changed, then it deselects that event if it has been selected already. That way we can get just a list of events that have the pan crop change that will be selected. So let's see how we're going to look at how to do this. First thing I want to do is look at our cases. Here in this first case, you notice that the pan crop symbol has not been changed, so pan crop has not been changed on this first event. In this one, it shows that pan crop has been changed, and if we click here, we will notice that it has two keyframes. The first keyframe has not been changed, but the second keyframe has been changed. So not only do you have to look at just the first keyframe, you also have to go through and look at all keyframes. In this third case, pan crop has been changed, and we can see there is only one keyframe, and that is the keyframe that was changed. This next event, pan crop has not been changed, so it should not be selected when we're done. And then in this last event, the size has not been changed, but we have rotated it slightly. So pan crop has been changed simply because the angle has been changed to 2.5. Otherwise, the width and the height are still the same. So those are the cases we're going to be looking for. If we take a look at our script, this is the same base script we've been using forever. We're going to go for each track in my project.tracks, and then I'm going to look to see if this is a video track. So if my track is video, then I want to process that track because there is no pan crop for audio tracks. So for each track event, EVNT, in my track.events, first thing I'm going to do is change that event to a video event, which I will call VEVNT. Then I'm going to get the video stream for that video event. So this is a video stream variable. I'm converting it to a video stream, and we're going to get that from the video event.activeTake.media.streams.get media item by type. The type of media that we're looking for is video, and the stream that we want is the activeTake.streamIndex. Then once I have the video stream, I can actually get the height of the original video and the width of the original video. Then I'm going to get the list of keyframes available for this event. So all the keyframes will be in vKFrames, and I get that from vEvent.VideoMotion.keyframes. Here I'm getting the count of the keyframes. We're not actually using this anywhere, but I thought I'd throw this in there to show how you can get how many keyframes there are on this particular video event. If you wanted to, you could just say if there's more than one keyframe, then pan crop has been changed. Otherwise, you would just have to check the first keyframe. In this case, I'm just going to check every keyframe because it is possible that there are multiple keyframes, but we haven't actually changed the pan crop on it. So then I'm creating me a Boolean variable called pan crop changed, and I'm setting that to false. We're going to assume that pan crop has not been changed until we determine that it has been. So we set this to false. Then for each video motion keyframe, which I called vKF, in the video keyframes, we're going to get the width. And to get the width, we're going to get the bottom right X value and subtract the bottom left X value. Actually, we could take the top right and top left. It really doesn't matter which one you use. We just need a right and a left to get the width. And then the same thing with the height. I took the bottom right minus the top right. It could have been bottom left minus the top left. And we want the Y value in this case. So then we're going to say if the PC width is not equal to the media width, or the PC height is not equal to the media height, or the rotation of this keyframe is not 0, then we're going to say that the pan crop changed is true. Now remember, we want to select all the ones in which pan crop has changed. So in this case, we'll just say event.selected equals pan crop changed. So let's run this and see what happens. So we go to Tools, Scripting, Run Script. And you will notice the first one where the pan crop was not changed was not selected. The second one was selected because pan crop had been changed. Third one was selected because pan crop had been changed. Fourth one was not selected because pan crop had not been changed. And the fifth one was selected because pan crop has been changed. The rotation has been changed. So as you can see, the script can determine if the pan crop has been changed, but it's not just a simple flag we can check, unfortunately. So to check the pan crop, we literally have to check, did the size change, did the rotation change, were there any changes made to it. We didn't necessarily check for everything that could be changed, so there may be some other things that might cause the pan crop flag to be turned on the event indicator on the timeline that we haven't looked for here, and that would be some of the other flags that we did not look at. Hope you find this tutorial helpful. Let me know if you have any more questions. Let me know what tutorials you'd like to see. Subscribe to the channel, and hope to see you next time. Please sign up at www.JETDV.com and subscribe on YouTube to get further notifications on when new videos are presented.